You don't need no other body, baby. Everybody deserves. No one loves you like that. No one wants you the same way. Not till the morning, I want to come from your loving. I just wanna get you beside me. Give me all you need. Give me all you need. Give me all you. Give me all you need. Give me all you need. Give me all. Make I give you all you need. Every touch you need. Give me all. Make I give you all you need. Baby. You don't need no other body. You don't need no other body. I need you in the morning, but I need you now. Yeah, I find out why I give you all you need. I know what you like. I feel it coming. Tell me that the essence. I try to teach you, but I need some lessons. I need to give it all. I try to live, but I can't. I don't know why you're the one. Turn me out of my mind. You don't need no other body. You don't need no other body. Only you feel my body. Only you feel my body. You don't need no other body. Say I need a mess in my mind, and I need to make it free of my mind. Say your body talk to me nice. Say now my love you didn't need for your life. Yeah, I love to be like. Say every day together, yeah, day and night. Yeah, if I leave you, why? Yeah, if you leave, I go struggling your body, baby. Loving your body, baby, as you're winding your body, baby. So crazy. Loving your body, baby. Get me what needs in me. I just wanna let you know. Oh, baby, you don't need no other body. You don't need no other body. Only you feel my body. Only you feel my body. You don't need no other body, baby. Everybody deserves. All of no one to the same way. Up to the morning, I want to come from your loving. I just wanna get you beside me. Give me all you need. Give me all you need. Give me all you. Give me all you need. Give me all you need. Give me all. Make I give you all you need. Every touch you need. Give me all. Make I give you all you need, baby. Yeah. You don't need no other body. You don't need no other body. Only you feel my body. Only you feel my body. Yeah, yeah. You don't need no other body. Girl, I want you there. Girl, I want you there. Promise, treat yourself better. When we touch, I want to connect. Say this love, I know it's right.
Yes, I end a wonderful, wonderful good morning unto you, family. Karibuni sana to the Blackout Fire Radio Media for the 21st century. I hope you are doing great and you had a fantastic weekend. Considering it's on a new week, I don't know if I should call it the second week of September or the third week, but it is the 13th of September. Karibuni sana to the Pan-African Bliss. My name is Joby, and I hope, as I said, you had a fantastic, fantastic weekend. We're looking forward to having an amazing, amazing discussion as you get to tell us how did you get to spend your weekend. Mine was super fantastic. I can't say much. I was just chilled. I had a lot planned, but it turned out. They say that do not plan for tomorrow because tomorrow holds its own case. So personally, I had a chill weekend. I don't know about you. Please do remember to interact with us. We are live and interactive. We are on Facebook at the Blackout Fire Network Radio Station, on Twitter at the Blackout Fire Network, as is the hashtag Pan African Bliss with Joby, and hashtag Blackout Fire Network. You can also find us on Instagram as you get to tell us how you did get to spend your weekend and what is it that you are looking for on this particular week. It being the second, for me, I think it's the second week of September, because considering September began in the middle of the week. So personally, this is the second week of September, and I'm feeling, I'm feeling super, super positive, and I woke up with a very, very jovial mood. I don't know about you, but I am vibrating positivity all the way from the 254 to wherever you are listening to us. You can also call us in, SMS us, or tap us at the +254 754 402 730. And in case you are joining us for the first time, I want to say thank you so much and welcome, and thank you for choosing the Blackout Fire Network. And we are an amazing website. In case you are wondering what is it, the Blackout Fire Network we get to talk about, you can get hold of us. That is at the www.blackoutfire.network.com. Wait, in a shrub. Why am I shrubbing? You can get hold of us at www.blackoutfirenetwork.com, and once you log onto the website, feel free to create your own profile while enjoying the family. We have amazing discussions considering the African continent in general. We discuss about the African continent in general and African, the Black brothers and sisters, be it you are in the diaspora, be it you are in Nigeria, in Ghana, in Uganda, in the 254 itself, in Tanzania. We are all about bringing up the unity that we require, because we are being divided and we are trying to come up together and bring our nation, rather our continent, together and bring our resources back, because we've seen so many of the things have been taken away from us, and we don't need to lose, or rather we are not looking forward to losing much of it, rather than what we have already lost. You can also download the app on the Google Play Store as you get to enjoy these amazing vibes, and you get to play Wizkid Essence, one of the most amazing bangers. Still, he is on the toppest chart, and I did get to see the other time that the music it did get a gold award that is on the US top chart, and I was just the same way that you were saying the other time. I hope that also this comes to Africa, whereby we don't need to be recognized by the US charts, where we also need to have our own body in Africa. And considering that we need to support also our people, because considering this song, it was saying that it is more Shazam in the US. What about Africa? It means that Africans themselves not even supporting the people too much, but it is the most loved music of the year, and that is an amazing one. In case you did, in case you are wondering what I'm talking about, you can check it out on YouTube. It is Essence by the one and only Wizkid and Tams, and they get also to collaborate with Justin Bieber with the same vibes, and it is doing okay. And I hope that you get to jump onto that one. And you know how we start our day with some positive vibes. In case maybe you had a very tough weekend and you are wondering how is it that I can maybe how can I get motivated, or how can I keep my week moving forward, because I need some positive quotes. Don't worry, because I got you covered, and I want to give you some positive vibrations all the way here. To look forward to some positive, a positive and a quality time during this particular week. And the quote of the day today is, wake up motivated, nothing works unless you work, and nothing changes unless you change. Dominate the day. That is the quote of the day. Wake up motivated, nothing works unless you work, and nothing changes unless you change. Dominate the day. Learn to wake up with some positive vibrations. I do believe we are facing challenges despite the pandemic, despite everything. People are having financial crisis, people are having bills to pay, people are having so many thoughts, and not just talking about how the pandemic has somehow motivated a lot of people in a positive way. instead of a negative way. So if unto you it is reflecting in a negative way, ensure that you are waking up, vibrating your life in the positive way as you can, because all this is due to the government. It is trying to instill fear in us, and ensuring that you are doing at your worst, because you are in your thoughts, you are vibrating negativity that I'm going to lose my job. You are vibrating negativity that I'm going to, my financial crisis are going to pile up. How am I going to pay my bills? Instead, change that. How is it that I'm going to do this, and say that I can, because you have the I can do power. That is something that you need to know about yourself. Nonetheless, karibuni sana once again. 57, 3 minutes. 3 minutes to 12, and I hope that you are doing great this wonderful morning. And I want to say a good welcome unto you, and thank you for choosing the Block of Financial. I also want to appreciate for those who are always donating unto us. Please, if you have the chance, rather, if you feel like you are learning something on a daily basis, we appreciate you if you go to our website on the www.blackoffinancial.com and support in any way that you can through our PayPal accounts. You can maybe donate $5, $10, however you feel your pocket is heavy. That is how I always say it. Karusama, this is the Blackout Financial Media for the 21st century, the Pan-African Bliss with Joby. And I want to take a short musical break. Then when we come back, we're going to be discussing deep of the day. I want to take you a little bit today to Somalia. I want to take you also to South Africa, and also a major issue, which will be a topic of the day as we get to see what is happening also in Mozambique and also in Nigeria. Keep it the Black of Fire Network. We're going to be right back after this short musical break as we get to look more into this matters. This is Trippy Love by the one and only Lex the Wolf. We'll be right back.
Cause I'm the same feet not around. See, I know how you become my way, but I know let you out. Cause you're moving all around, girl. Slow it down. Now you your hands in my head. You're running like you just don't care. The boyfriend saying this just ain't fair. Calling your wife, but you just ain't there. I see me again. She said she wanna see me again. She wanna be on the same trips again. Go up the couple, let's go again. And if we go to the sunlight, and watch a movie if it feels like, and take it back to the root light, and roll a couple, make it feel right, and take a ride to the moonlight, or watch the stars from the rooftop, you just let go, baby, don't stop, you just let go, baby, don't stop. Tree, be love, yeah, tree, be love, yeah, tree, be love, yeah, tree, be love, oh, tree, be love, yeah, tree, be love, yeah, tree, be love, tree, yeah, when you know you're yeah, tree, when you love, yeah, tree, when you love, yeah, tree, when you love, oh, tree, when you love, yeah, tree, when you love, yeah, tree, you bad, yeah, you bad. Don't get time for loving up, but you're my time. Don't lie, I don't feel that. Couple might be kicking it, but girl, you fine. You fine. I said you fine. Like God took Latin and you put it in your body. Yeah. I said you put it in your body. See me again. She said she wanted to see me again. She wanted to feel the same trips again. Let's go again. I see me again. She said she wanted to see me again. She wanted to feel the same trips again. Let's go again. Tree, be love, and tree, be love, and tree, be love, and tree, be love, oh tree, be love, and tree, be love, and tree, be love, when you go to the sun, get treated. When you laugh, 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 get treated. When you go to the sun, when you go to the sunlight.
Yes, and we are back. Welcome back to the Blackout Finance Network Meet the 21st Century. That was Trippy Love by the one and only Les the Wolf, all the way from Nigeria. And there's a say that I did get to see, or rather hear during the weekend, that there is a reason why you see so many Kenyan women, rather women, falling for the Nigerian men. And this is because they have the vibes, they have the lyrics, they have the vocals, they have the, every word that they need to throw on a woman. They have everything. Every romantic word that a woman needs to hear, they got it all. They are a full package. I don't know about that, but I can also say that Triple Love is one of the most amazing bands we love here on the Blackout Fine Network media for the 21st century. You are listening to Pan African Bliss. My name is Joby, and I hope you are doing great. Please do remember to interact with us. We are live and interactive on Facebook at the Blackout Fine Network radio station. We are on Twitter at the Blackout Fine Network, as well as is hashtag Pan African Bliss with Joby and hashtag Blackout Fine Network. You can also find us on Instagram at Blackout Fine Network itself as well. You can tag us or tell us how is your weekend, or how was the weekend, and also what is the positive vibe that you have for this particular week. You can also call us in, SMS us, or tap us at the +254 754 402 You are looking forward, as I said, to an amazing conversation. Considering that today it's on the 13th, the 13th of September, and you know that the year is almost coming to an end, But I want to take it straight all the way to Ethiopia. It seems that when we other countries are celebrating the end of the year during the 31st of December, Ethiopia gets to celebrate the new year on 11th of September. This is the one and only country that gets to, particular time of 13 months, while we host like 12 months, they are having the 13 months. I don't know how they get to do that, but it's been reported that not only that, the Ethiopian calendar is also 7 years and 8 months behind the Western calendar, and making Saturday the start of 2014. That is since 2014, and this is because it calculates the year of Jesus Christ differently. I don't know how, but I won't talk much about the religion and everything. Everyone has his own beliefs, but that is one thing that really got to shoot me. One country that has 13 years, while we, the rest of the world, are celebrating, having 12 months, and we are considering the month coming to an end. Right now, they are celebrating a new year. So I do believe, the time we are, are celebrating the first year, and coming, to them it is the other way around. So to Ethiopia right now, they must be celebrating a new year, and this is because of the some custom due to the religions belief that they have. And I won't talk much or rather touch much about it, because as I said, everyone has its own, or rather her own belief. Taking you straight all the way still in the matters of the Ethiopian, I want to take you still to the matters of Somalia. Right now, in Somalia, there is a woman who wants to vie for president, and she goes by the name Fawzia Yusuf Adam, the Somali woman who wants to run for presidency. I'll play a short music, not a short musical break, but I'll play you a video and they get to explain to us more about this. But I think personally this is very inspiring. There's a time that we were talking about women being given opportunities when it comes to matters of politics, and I did also get to mention it, I think, some couple of weeks ago. Women need to be given chances to also vie when it comes to politics, because I do believe they also have a say. They can challenge men mentally. I do believe women are very bright when it comes to the mental thinking, and when it comes to the matters of the society, I won't touch much about because we've seen Sumia Suluhu, who is now currently the president of Tanzania. She is a puppet, because we thought that she's going to make a change in the country, or maybe she's going to stick to the restrictions that Magufuli had, but it seems that to her, she just wants to go along with whatever these other puppets are telling her, and whatever they are, the world is really flowing. But I don't know about Somali, but let me play you this video as they get to explain to us what is really happening right and I do hope that Somali gets to, make a change. There was a time I was speaking about the Somali elections, and it was being considered that, when it comes to the matters of elections, you have to sit, only members of the clan have to sit down and, discuss who becomes the president. But people did come about and complain about this issue and say that, they need a change. They need to be able to choose their own president. And that if this is the one go, and a woman is also coming forth and she wants to vie for president, I think it's a very, very good beginning. Because when it comes to the matters of the women, I do believe they have seen the most. When it comes to the matters of young girls being married at a young age, young girls not being educated, young girls being denied opportunities outside there, especially the Somali people, I can say they have gone through the worst when it comes to the matters of Africa, because they are being viewed with the how do I say, the gangster, not even the gangster, how do I say it, the Al-Shabaab view, because they are being considered as killers or maybe as a threat to other people. But let me play you this one as we get to understand more on this, what is happening on the matter.
A lawmaker in Somalia who became the country's first female foreign minister is now running for the presidency. Fawza Yusuf Adam is well aware of the challenges in winning votes in her conservative Muslim nation, where women have been historically marginalized.
As a woman, maybe this country needs the leadership of women to bring peace and stability, political stability into this country. That's why I decided to run for president at this time.
She argues that her gender could be an asset in helping Somalia to emerge from years of deadly violence marked by devastating attacks from the Al-Qaeda-linked Al-Shabaab extremist group.
I think it's about time to fight for our rights as citizens, as women, and as politicians, and try to solve the problems this country is facing for the past 30 years. There was mayhem in this country for the past 30 years. Atrocities committed are not comparable to anywhere else. Young people are dying like flies.
Adam also says she hopes to help hundreds of thousands of people living in camps in the capital, Mogadishu, after being displaced by insecurity or drought. The East African nations long to presidential elections will now hold October 10.
Well, that is what is really happening. But I do believe that everyone's need to live a better life, because you can see most of the people are living in tents. And I'm super, super proud of Fazia. Is it Fazia Yusuf? She is doing a very, very wonderful work over there. And I do hope that people are going to be able to vote for her and get to understand the intention she has for our country, because we've seen Somalia and so many cases have been happening. Despite the other day, I get to see that in Somalia you can be able, when it comes to terms of money exchange, and you can be able to go to the church and to go to pray, to the mosque, not to the church though. You go to the mosque, go for prayers, and you leave your money over there. No one is gonna be able to to touch it. But that is not the major issue. I do hope that Somalia they are going to be able to understand Fazia Yusuf, and they are going to give her a chance as the first woman in Somalia becoming a president. Because as I was saying, for so long Somali have been able to decide who vies for president, who does this and this. But you see, even after these people being elected, they are not able to bring up a solution what is really happening in the country. And at the end of the day, people need to live a peaceful life. As much as also people need to be given the best, it also starts with our government. It starts with our leaders. It starts with the people who are leading us, for us to have a better future as a country and as a community, or rather as a society. So for Fawzia Yusuf, I want to say congratulations, in advance for her taking the first step as a woman and coming forth and saying that she wants to fight for presidents. And I do hope that she's going to be able to win that one. General Mosquito, grand rising unto you. How are you doing this wonderful morning, and how was the weekend? Please do remember to interact with us. As I said, we are live interactive on our social media handles. We are on Facebook at the Black of Fire Network Radio Station. We are on Twitter as well, as is the hashtag Pan African Bliss Joby and hashtag Black of Fire Network. You can also slide on DM on Instagram. You can also call us in, SMS as well, tap us at the +254 754 402 730. Moving on to the matters of South Africa. Right now, South Africa has announced that COVID vaccine, people will need to be working with the passports of the COVID jab, for you to indicate whether you have been, injected, rather been jabbed or not. And this is the first African country I've heard of this case. And of course, I've also been seeing it in the 254, also in the, in Kenya, because I've seen some people whereby those who have been injected, I've seen them saying that, after you've been injected, they're going to send you a message, or you're going to have to have a certificate, especially if you're working for a government, a government institute, you need to have a certain certificate. And of course, this is a warning because it is coming. That's the same way that Takito was saying, it is coming, and so many of us are going to be affected. We're gonna have, it will reach a point that we'll have nowhere to hide. But at the end of the day, it is your choice that you need to make, whether you say yes or you're gonna say no unto this. But it is being reported that in South Africa they need to be having IDs. It's like the way you have a national ID, now you also need to be having a COVID-19 jab, passport, for you to be able to conduct your businesses, or for them to understand better if you have been really, jabbed or not. But I want to play also a short video of this, as they also get to tell us what is really happening in South Africa itself, because only they can give us the message straightly and directly. Let me play this one as we get to understand with us. Jerome Mosquito, karibu sana to the show of the day.
President Cyril Ramaphosa has said his government will soon require people to show proof of vaccination as the country seeks to increase inoculations against COVID-19. So-called vaccine passports are being used by some developed countries to deny unvaccinated people some privileges, such as access to restaurants and air travel. Ramaphosa said vaccination is key to fully reopening the economy.
We will also be providing further information on an approach for vaccine passports, which can be used as evidence of vaccination for various purposes and events. And the Department of Health is looking at a variety of mechanisms, like they have in other countries, to either do it electronically, through cell phone, or other form of demonstration.
South Africa has declared the third wave of infections attributed to the Delta variant over. To date, just over 7 million people in the country are fully vaccinated. South Africa's goal is to vaccinate 40 million people, or about 2/3 of the population, by next March.
Well, that is what is really happening. And as I was saying also in the 254, in the 254, if you look deeper into the matters of those who have been vaccinated already, they show you that, after you've been vaccinated, they send a short, message to show you that, you have taken maybe the Pfizer jab, or maybe the other one, or whatever that is supposed to be taken. But for now, it is a high time that people really need to be careful, because all this is really coming onto the also other African countries. I've seen it in the 254. There goes Africa. We did get to see Zimbabwe that was on Friday, them telling the country, rather the citizens of the country, that if you're not going to take the job, then you need to quit your job. We did also get to see in the matters of the US itself, also Joe Biden also goes ahead and tells people, if you have not been vaccinated, you also need to quit your job. And he was going around indicating, rather checking around, if these people are really being vaccinated, especially if there is a business of 100 employees and they are working under the government constitute. And it is coming to a high time that we need to be really, really very careful and very, very strict, because at the end of the day, the same way that you are saying, you have the right to say yes, because it is body, and no one has to force all this on you. Hello, kid.
Hey, good morning, Joby.
Good morning to you. Your voice is so far. How are you doing this wonderful morning?
Yeah, hold on for a second. Hold on. Yeah, I'm okay. Shit is early as hell. Hold on for a second. Give me 1 second. 1 second.
All right.
1 second, I'll be there. Make it back to the phone.
All right, family, please remember to interact with us. We are on Facebook, as I said, we are also on Twitter, and we are also on Instagram. Call us in. I'd love to receive a call from anyone, from any of the Blackout Fire family member, just telling us how was your week,
I don't think Spike had the
weekend,
phone
and
set up.
what you are looking for.
I don't think Spike
Sorry?
had the phone set up. People say they be trying to call Spike on the. I don't think Spike had the phone set up. I hear everybody trying to call. I try to call, can never get through either. I don't know. But anyway.
Oh, all right.
But anyway, yeah. So now you got Ramaphosa talking that same. So now you got Ramaphosa talking that same stupid shit that. Yeah, that's happening in Nigeria. They're saying the same thing.
Yeah.
But look, General Mosquito, I know you guys in England have put an end to that. Don't get happy yet. I know in England, you guys went ham, which you're supposed to. They went crazy in England because they're white people. I told white people ain't gonna stand for this dumb shit. Black people only ones don't never want to fight. So in England, they stopped the passport. People say you're not putting no passport on us. They knew they were gonna, they about to overthrow that queen and all that shit up in England. Same thing in America. Same thing in America. We're not gonna stand for no fucking passport and our freedoms and shit being taken. Cause all around the country, let me say this big, all around the country, I love it. The youth are saying it. Fuck Joe Biden. It's everywhere. I was like, somebody submitted videos everywhere in America. Fuck Joe Biden. Yeah. That means America's ready to go to war. Let me say this video.
Seems right now. It seems that right now they are going to spread all this news, all over the continent, the whole world, because as I was saying that right now you are saying that it is also in England, and also right now in South Africa they are saying that you need to be having a passport, for you to be considered if you have been jabbed or not. And also in the 2x4 itself, I've seen some people who have been vaccinated showing me the message, like after you've been vaccinated, they send you a short message to tell you that you have taken maybe the first shot and you need to go for the second one on this particular date. And it is really, really crazy. And they also, if you are working for the government, you need to have in the certificate itself. And I was just asking, if people do not really wake up, it is going to be a really major crisis, because it is a high time that people get to, wake up and if we strike, what would really happen? If we say no to all this, what would really happen? If we get to lose our fear, stand up and say that we don't want all.
That's why you don't comply. That's why you do not comply.
I do believe that. I do believe that there are so many people, those who are aware of the truth. I do believe if you look at the channel of Dr. Mombe, those who are following now, she has a huge clout, and maybe there are those, let's say like 50% who believe in and 50% who don't. And we have people maybe also in the Blackout Fire Network, of course, we know our stand. We have people who have been seeing the truth, maybe from the YouTube videos, from the TikTok videos, and a lot of that has been going on. And those who believe, what if we stand up and say no to all this? Is the government still going to enforce this on us? Because as you said the other day, it is your body and you have the right to say what comes in and what comes out. That is the right you have, and no one has the right to tell you what you should do and what you shouldn't do with you.
Doesn't believe he has the right. The Africans been so dumb down, get this, no, that's his damn right in law. Because right now you got people around the world goddamn fighting. That's why it's global pace. Ramaphosa don't run no fucking South Africa. White people tell them you better do it. We're gonna put a bullet in your head. So instead of black people, South Africa are supposed to came out and said, we'll overthrow the government. We'll overthrow it. In Nigeria, they're supposed to do the same thing. Or you're gonna take a dirt nap.
I was watching the news sometime. I was watching the news some time back, and when you look into these matters of the COVID, the jab, there are some communities actually, especially in the 254, do not even really know what is really going on. In that's like Marsabit in Samburu. There was a time I did get to see the media went over there, and of course they want to ensure that all this enriches each and every particular person, each and every particular African. They did go to the Samburu because these people do not have the internet, they don't have the medias to watch all this news and everything that is going on. So they went there and asked them do you know people are really being vaccinated because you need to keep yourself covered from the jab and everything. But when you consider how Marsabit has been really ignored here in the 254, it has been a neglected county. It is considered not even like a part of the the Kenyan the Kenyan county. You ask yourself, why is it that right now at the time of the jab, rather they have to vaccinate people, that they are enriching on these people, but when it comes to the matters of hunger crisis, and these people do not have ways to survive. You look at the matters of I wanted to talk about the periods, like let's say the menstrual periods. Our young girls are going outside here without pads. You find that condoms are free, but pads are not being provided. But when it comes to the matters of the jab, they are ensuring that they are going all the way there, despite the sun, despite the distance. They are ensuring that these people are going to get vaccinated. Why?
Not about no health. It's about killing people. Not about health. Not about no health. Not about health. This is the plan they've been having. That's why it's global. It's not about no health. Not about no health. I'm proud of the youth all over the country. I love it. They know here it's about to be civil war. I love it. Everybody, all of you, fuck Joe Biden. I seen that everywhere yesterday. Everywhere the youth were, everywhere from California, Florida to New York, everywhere. Fuck Joe Biden. Fuck him. I was like, yes, yes, yes. They know what's going to happen here. Because when the youth start waking up and you talking that crazy shit, about you going to take people's jobs, you going to do this, you're about to have civil war, Biden, because everybody knows that's unconstitutional and unlawful here. That's against the Constitution. And that's the law of the land. You have no right to usurp. I don't give a fuck what the Rothschilds and Rockefellers are telling you. People started telling, hey, that's unconstitutional. You're not going to be able to do none of that shit here. It's going to be open war. So we know what's coming all over the globe. Like in England, Jim Mosquito, don't get happy in England. They only pushed back because they got scared that you guys are about to overthrow Great Britain. You're about to. I seen them celebrating. Don't celebrate because they're gonna be sneaking. We're gonna stop it for right now. They're gonna see if you calm down and try to sneak it through. Because that's the agenda of the Rothschilds and Rockefellers. Say, okay. Say they were back to their message. Hey, they're gonna overthrow the government. Okay, we'll calm down, we'll sneak it through after winter. We'll come up with some scam, give it to the media. Our news media are gonna collapse here. The lies on top of lies, on top of lies, on top of lies, not going to survive this. I said, I don't know if the country's going, I don't know if America's going to survive it. You can't tell this many lies to people as they die and survive. America might collapse because your institutions will no longer be valid. Your doctors have lied. Your hospitals have lied. The news media have lied. Your government has lied. And isn't it funny? Isn't it funny? Everyone in the government is exempt. Everybody in the president, I think it's a pandemic. Everybody in the American government is exempt from taking the shot. And if you guys know who Bill Gates is a flunky of the Rockefellers, they put his ass, made him rich, the Rockefellers, he's not but a flunky of the Rockefellers. He don't he the one started this shit. Guess what? He never vaccinated his kids at all. Never vaccinated his kids.
They did, and that is
all the truth is finally coming out about the AIDS, how they took that to Africa, the Ebola. All this shit is starting to finally come out. You're in the age of Aquarius. You're in the age of knowing, and all this shit's coming out. Go ahead, Joby.
It is true, and I totally agree with you, because all this, we know that all this has been planned. And when you look at also in the matters of in the 254, I'm just like collecting data each and every time we see the media, and you collect when you see them saying that the numbers of the COVID has risen by this particular number by the day, tomorrow is another different case. They say this and this. When you look at they get to allow that the matatus to carry like full full percent of the the passengers. And after then, you've seen that the matters of the crisis, rather the matters of the COVID, has really been rising up. They say that ever since the matatus are are opened and the people.
You know it's a lie. The PCR test does not test for COVID. That's what they've been using. It's a lie. Go ahead.
It is. It is. So I was saying that is a trick that they are using. They're opening up the country. They allow people to gather up together. Then they use that as a trait, to tell you that the matters of the COVID has really risen up by this number, and the country need to do this and these people need to get vaccinated and such stuff. All this is being planned, and they are playing people the mind game. They are playing people the mind game. But I want to read this particular comment. KW Don, I can see him saying that Dr. Mumbi went left with all the African Americans aren't Africans in just nonsense. I don't know what you learned.
She's going left. A lot of times she goes left, K-Don. You know that she's learned. Dr. Mumbi's learning. So some of the shit she's saying is absolutely insane and crazy. So that's why I told her, give her some leeway. She's learning. She's just waking up Some of the shit she's saying, she don't know what the fuck she's talking about. It's completely nonsensical. When she was talking about it's 33 what you say, 33 continents. She's saying a lot of crazy shit because she's learning. A lot of shit she's saying is complete nonsense. She's learning. So give her a little slack, K-Don. I told you, when she's on point, she's on point. When she's wrong, she's all the way wrong. So she's still learning. Remember, Dr. Mumbi is just waking up. You guys know that. When I was going against that, she was coming. I said, Dr. Mumbi, you know what the fuck you talking about? You talking all this Jesus shit. That was just 3 years ago. Y'all remember Dr. Mumbi talking all that old Jesus dumb shit? I never expected her to wake up the way she is now. She was all that Jesus goofy shit and them lies. Then eventually somebody pulled her to the side. I said, a shaman in Kenya pulled her to the side. Ma'am, let me teach you. Let me really teach you what because they can't teach most Africans. I told the African is a moron. So they must have seen something in her where she could actually understand what the truth is and be taught. Some of that shit is just way out. I'm like, goddamn, Dr. Mumbi, you done went left with this. No, sweetheart. That's not true. You're talking crazy. But I told you, use discernment. She's just waking up. Some of the shit, you know what the fuck she's talking about. Go ahead.
Yeah. Well, yeah, don't dash her yet. She's still also waking up, because I do believe that the process of also waking up is quite, it is, mind-blowing, because you have to slowly accept and process everything. So for you to be able to learn everything, it is also a procedure. So I wouldn't, say anyone to dash her. But also considering the matter that you did get to mention, that these governments, or rather the leaders, they are acting up like they have also taken the job to influence the.
They have not.
Citizens to make them think, this is the right procedure to follow, but it's not.
They have not taken it, Joby. Those are placebos. And they've already got caught in America trying to be slick, pretending to take the jab when they're not. So they just came out and said, everybody in the American government, you don't have to do it. I mean, everybody like the president, his staff, the Congress. I thought, why the fuck you think I'm going to take it and you ain't got to take it? In Florida, we've already told you. That's a fuck no, Joe Biden. Like, why I can't find that video? Did they take that video down? I got to see that video. I loved it when all the young, everywhere around the country. In America, we have a ritual on Saturdays, Joby. It's called, since America's such a big country, we have colleges that play a game called not the football you guys play. We play American football. And all throughout these arenas, all these kids were saying, fuck Joe Biden.
I'd love to see the video. I'd love to see that video, because
I gotta find it. I don't know what the hell happened to her. I had it. What happened to that damn video, man? Did they take it down? What the fuck is that? Where's that video at, man?
I'd love to see that, because also here in Africa, it's high time that we also rise up and say fuck this, these puppets, because it is coming to a major. It is coming to an end whereby
you see Joe Mosquito. When I just told Joe Mosquito, just so right there. They were pushing that in England. People in England were going to overthrow their ass. They were going. You got. I told you this gonna cause revolution, and it's gonna cause revolution globally, Joby. So what the England, the puppets in England got scared. They said, okay, we're not gonna try to issue the mandates right now. They gonna come back because that's the agenda.
But I
they
think
gonna come back. Go ahead.
I also think that you remember you telling us the matters of hunger is going to hit the world. I do think that they are also going to use this as a target. If you don't, the people who will not get jabbed, especially if you refuse to get jabbed because you know the truth, they are going to ensure that you starve till death because I don't understand why they'll make the world to starve, due to all this. This because they need you to be vaccinated.
You don't understand evil, Joby. You don't understand evil. Yes, they're gonna. You don't understand. I told you the African doesn't understand evil. Cannot fathom evil. Doesn't understand it. And the African, us as people, it's sad because the African thinks this religion has destroyed us. When you believe in fear-based religions, you now create the hell that you believe in. You believe in all this Jesus nonsense. You believe in all these lies. The world is mental. When you believe in lies, you create the lies around in your existence. African lives in fear, 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 fear. So now he creates the fear that he believes in. He believes it's supposed to be impoverished. He believes all. So he creates the poverty. He creates the degradation. He creates the ignorance because it's mental. And that's what finally, at least Dr. Mumby learned that the world is mental. So when you're caught in fear all the time, you set up a reality that's destructive. And a collective African reality is based on fear. Because the majority of our people, sadly enough, believe in these goofy religions. And they're fear-based. They're fear-based.
That is totally true. I do agree with you because Dr. Mumbi was saying that you create heaven and the hell unto yourself because with the life that you are living here in the world, that is how you get to judge yourself. And most of us, because of fear and because of the the religious and everything, we are just still you have standing stood unto a particular matter which that is going to get you into a deeper trouble. Just because you have to believe the religious and everything. You end up falling into a very, very big, tip. But I do hope that people are going to be able to wake up before it is really too late. I did get to share sometime a post on my Instagram, and a lot of people did, I was, indicating a poll of, in between yes and no. Let me just find the post. And a lot of people, I was just trying to tell people that you don't really understand what is really going on. Because, here on earth is where you get to judge yourself a lot. Here on earth is where you get to see the most out of yourself. And most of the people do not really understand this. But let me just get to this one and get to read it unto you. Where is it? This is it. And it was saying that there is no actual God or Satan. God is actually just a symbol of higher consciousness, and Satan is a symbol for the ego. You must use your higher consciousness, which is the vibration, to overcome your lower ego desires. And I did get to pull a poll between yes, do you agree with this or no? And 70%, did get to say no. I don't totally agree with this. And I was just like, this is because you don't really understand anything about yourself. We've grown up into so many lies, so many fictions. We've grown up believing, in this, the white Jesus and everything, considering you not knowing that this white Jesus is our colonizer and he is ruling even the world and everything that is happening right now. I was trying to explain to people, but I won't stand on top of the mountain to tell you the truth, which I already have. If you don't want to see it, or rather do research on yourself, that is on you, because so many people, even Kate was telling us the other day, where she has gone ahead telling people that you don't need to get vaccinated. This jab is doing this and this and this, but due to ignorance, and this is what is really, really failing us as Africans, because we have so much ignorance, ego in between us, ego, which is the Satan. And which is really making us go the lower way. And that is why you can see the European is taking advantage of us and our leaders, because even them leaders do not really understand anything about themselves. If you were to stand here with our leader right now and tell them anything, they wouldn't even I wouldn't even compete with them, because I do believe that mentally I am really awoke than, you know, any shit that they will say. But I do hope at the end of the day that people are going to wake up, kids, because it is going bad. It is really going, in a very, very deep crisis. I remember you telling Spikes, I remember you telling Spikes that matter of, these people even going to the rural areas. And as I was saying, you can see in the matters of the Marsabit, they're going to Malawi, and these are counties that have been really neglected. Very neglected.
I told you, Dr. Mama was gonna you're not gonna be able to stay in no damn go to the rural areas, because the thing is to genocide people. They're not gonna let you just stay out there in the rural areas. You're gonna have to. The world's gonna have to fight. That's what's going on. So it's gonna be I'm glad everybody's starting to realize AIDS. They took AIDS to Africa to kill out the African. Been saying it for years. Now everybody knows the damn scientists are now finally come out telling the truth. But nobody did no African have sex with no damn monkey. All these crazy ass lies, and these morons, these moronic ass fucking so-called leaders accepting these lies. These idiots from whoever controlled Kenya back then, and South Africa, and Nigeria, Ghana, these idiots. They had to know the white man was killing their ass, and they've allowed it to happen. And he went there. Then they said, well, AIDS didn't kill him, because Africans, you know why it doesn't kill you? Because the real God, changes your genetics the next 2 generations, so it won't kill you off. So the babies that were being born,
the white man is not.
Yeah, the babies that were being born in Africa are now starting to become immune to the death shots of AIDS that they were giving them. So the Africans start populating again. So they created a new disease called Ebola in the lab. Ebola killed a few, and then the Africans' genetics always switches up to fight the damn disease that the white man is trying to use to kill their ass. That's the brilliance of the y'all. I'm not gonna let you just kill these dumb Africans off. I'm gonna change their genetics, the next babies that are being born, to whatever poison you're trying to give to them. And that's what happened. They supposed to wipe out Africa with the AIDS virus, and it didn't work. The African, about 100 million died. Then the Africans started having more babies again. They put sterilization in Africa. Hell, they brought it specifically to Kenya 8-9 years ago, but they sterilized all the women. Go ahead.
That is totally true. Actually, tomorrow I'll be able to share a certain video whereby this young lady, I don't know if she's, but she's an African, and she was saying that she once got married to to a white person, and he was really mistreating her to a point that she almost killed her. And if it was not for the neighbors, she would be dead right now. She did get to have kids with him, but at the end of the day, that he was really violent unto him. He was really beating. He was beating her up and mistreating her because she's a black person, and telling her that he regrets marrying an African person and such and such and such on. But the same thing really happens. The same history is really repeated, because you see young people, rather people who have really experienced the matters of racism and the matters of rejection also by the white people. They have come forth and spoken about this matter. But you see, still young girls are throwing themselves to the mzungu, because you are looking for the money. You are looking for, for pleasure that you think you're gonna find in a white man, which you won't. At the end of the day, you end up being mistreated. So I'll be able to share that video tomorrow if I'll be able.
I'll send you the video. Ask Spikes to I sent this Spike's phone. I sent it on WhatsApp to his phone, and WhatsApp should send to yours, but I can't because I'm on my phone. I sent it to Spike. Tell Spikes to check his Messenger or his damn WhatsApp app. I sent it to both of them. And remember, last year we were talking to Cam. We were talking. You had a poor white man came into Kenya and was sleeping with hundreds of black women and giving them AIDS. AIDS came from them.
They are here. They are here. I was saying that when you go to Mombasa, you find that so many of them, these Wazungu do not even have money. They are poor as shit. They are very poor. But because
They poor as shit, but you've been taught in your mind that white people are great. They're like Jesus. I love white people.
Exactly. Because of the color, you see that so many young, melanin, pretty young women giving themselves up to them because you've seen that, he's a Mzungu, he has money, and because I've been told that if I get married to a Mzungu, I'll be seen like a very, very, I'll be prioritized in my community rather by my parents or by my people.
But the Africans never deal with the mind. That means the people that rule the country, these puppets, never deal with the damn trauma of the mind, the lies. You have self-hate. These Mzungus be ugly as shit, ugly and poor. And these black girls, they be ugly and poor. And these black girls be with these motherfuckers. Like, God damn, you like the mind control. The mind control and the self-hate is real. Be the ugliest Mzungu. He's dirt poor, and you smiling that you with this no good busted cracker. Shit is crazy.
It really is, because I remember my mom used to tell me that. I remember us sometimes watching some soap operas, and he could tell me like, why do you even watch these things? These people are ugly as shit, But then you can never even compare like whites and the black people. And right now is when I can see the reality, because these people are really, I can't even compare with an African person. But I do hope that people are gonna be able to wake up before it is too late.
That propaganda mind control works, Joby. Maybe with the young, pretty black girls. And I said, God damn, that motherfucker's so ugly. What the fuck is going on? What the fuck is going on?
No, others even want to go ahead and have babies with them, because they say, if you have a baby with them Zungu, you see money flowing in your account. You just see money flowing in your account. That is the fictions, the mentality.
And that's exactly that is what Little Mosquito, remember just kid, that girl, that lady who married when we were much bigger before they kept taking down the channel, we had a call. Remember when I had that call for that lady from Germany, that black lady who married a white man? I don't know what country she was from, but she was living in Germany. She said, Keith, and she wanted to ask me questions about white people. She said, Keith, when I sleep with him, why does he smell funny? I said, young lady, let me teach you something. They said, even after he shower, he stinks. I said, because as an African woman, you're selenium based, they're sulfuric based. Their genetics are completely different. So let me teach you something. Look this up. I said, you're selenium based, they're sulfuric based. They smell like dogs and animals when they get wet, because that's their DNA. He said, yeah. I said, well, what do you do, sister? She said, well, I tell him, I said, come here, let me put cocoa butter on you. I said, he doesn't know that you're putting them on him because he stinks still? He said, no, I just rub him down in the cocoa butter so I can go to sleep next to him. I said, well, sister, what do you do when he's got lice in his hair? And she said, well, sometimes it pops on my face when we're sleeping. I said, God damn. What do you do? What do you do? Well, I try to give him lice treatments, but lice always comes back. I don't know, Joby, do you know what lice is? I don't think you even know what it is, do you?
Who lives where?
Do you know what lice is? Lice, L-I-C-E. Pull up images of lice.
No, I know images. I know them. But I don't know where they live.
Yeah, Serena Williams too. Yeah, Serena Williams about her husband stunk, because you don't know what you're dealing with. They're not like you. They're not just because they're white and you're black. You can got a completely different genetics, and you haven't been taught none of this. And it's not racism, me teaching you the truth. So when she was laying next to the wall, she said, sometimes the lights be hitting me in my face when we sleep. I said, God damn. What do you do when these bugs are hitting you in your motherfucking face while you sleeping with this thing? So I get it run out. It is gross. Pull up images of life, Joby. Pull up images of life, Joby. The images of LICE life. This is what they have in their hands. Like
I have seen it. Yeah, I can see the images that they even on the lashes, on the eyelashes.
eyelashes, the hair,
let me pull this one out.
the genitals. It just don't be on their body because their body is fur, Joby. They don't have hair. Which when black people look at the white people's hair, it's fur, Joby. It's fur, like an animal. That's why animals have lights like them, and you don't. You don't have lights.
It is gross.
So imagine you laying there.
Gross. I've seen this.
Okay,
I bumped into such a video on
you
TikTok.
Don't know this. You don't know this, Joby, and you got your white man, and now you're laying with him, and all that shit starts popping you in your damn face. You don't even know what the fuck is going on, Joby. You wasn't taught none of this. Like, where are these bottles coming from? Is it?
No.
That's what these African girls are going through now, Joby. So that's what she called me about. She called me and said, "Is what? Say it again, Joby. What now?"
That is so gross. Like, it is really gross. Really, really disgusting. Yeah. Really disgusting.
See, my uncle made a white woman years ago, but it didn't last long. But his 2 stepchildren were by black women prior to him, and her children had this weird smell. Yeah,
smell all the time.
Africans don't know the smell. Exactly. They don't know the smell. They don't been taught this. They don't know the smell that they're sulfuric based, and Africans are selenium based. So you smell the animal in them. That's why they got fucking lice and bugs like an animal. The hair that you love, that you've been brainwashed to love, is not hair. It's fur. That's why it has lice and bugs in it. It's fur, like an animal. And you laying next to these things, and all these bugs. I said, sister, what are you doing? The bugs hit you in your damn face and shit while you sleeping with them. She said, I know that they be all in my face and mouth keys. I'm like, God damn.
Actually, as we get to wind up, actually this relates to the story that the weaves that women instill on their hair and everything. I've seen some back whereby you find that women have the same lice on their head, and this is because of the wigs and the weaves. I've seen that story some time back whereby you find that there was a woman who was
that's not their hair. Yeah, when you wearing the fur on your head as an African person, you don't know that's fur. Yeah, it's got lights in it because that's not your hair. Indian hair is fur. White people hair is fur. Asian hair is fur. I haven't taught you that. So if they have animal hair, Joby, what are they? Where they come from? See, I ain't think he's ready for this yet to know the real truth. I don't think he's ready yet to know the real truth. Dr. Mummy's starting to know the real truth. What are they then, and where the fuck do they come from? Because that lice, you can't lie to an insect. Insect knows you're an animal. That's why it's there. An insect knows that's fur on your head. That's why it's up in there. Like, that's why you find fur. That's why you find lice in dogs, lice in cats, lice in cows, lice in all kind of animals. Can't lie to the lice. Can't lie to the lice.
Well, I do hope that people are going to be able to understand, and young leaders are going to be able to wake up before it is too late, because everything is really open.
I can't teach Joby genetics right now, Chef. Oh, this will really blow her damn mind. I can't teach her this yet. I don't know if Joby's even ready for all this yet. I got to start slow.
I am ready. You can say with my bulky head, like it's shaved, and I don't want them wigs and everything. But I want to wind up, and I want to appreciate everyone who has joined us. I do hope that people are gonna be able to, especially the young girls, because we are so excited when you get Mzungu. You are so excited because you're gonna be touching his hair. You don't touching lies and everything, which is so. And I do hope
remember
that people are gonna be able to wake up.
Remember, General Mosquito, the first Planet Apes, they changed it because the white man learned about them. They're the apes. Exactly. Now they rule the planet. Planet Apes was talking about them. And so they tried to change it a little bit because the white man who wrote, the French guy who wrote it, got a lot of those ancient African texts that knew that white people are really nothing more, and all these other people are nothing more but humanized apes. See, Joby not ready for that yet. So they put it in the movie, and white people like, whoa, 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 you can't show all that truth. Because you're dealing with the people that run the planet now, Planet of the Apes. Exactly right. Exactly right. That's what's going on. And it's all African science. The African don't know none of his science no more. It's hilarious. And you're laying with this fucking thing. These young girls, oh, look at my Mzungu, man. Getting the Lysol in their mouth and face and shit. The funny smell. Like, what? He smelled kind of funny. Just like Serena Williams here in America. Got that white man. She came out and told the truth. He stink. I don't know why he stink like that. Because you don't know what the fuck you dealing with, you dummy. That's why. Why is he stink? Yeah.
I know that people are gonna wake up. It got me scratching my head, because I can't imagine things working on my head. So it is really, really disgusting.
It's not gonna be in your head
really
when you lay next to your white man and your white woman. When you lay next to your white man and your white woman. You
saying that
next to your man and white woman.
You saying that
it's gonna get in your mouth and face. Go ahead. Go ahead, Joe. Go ahead.
You saying the story got me like, it is really, really, really very, very gross and very, very disgusting. Like very, very, very disgusting. And I wouldn't imagine anything like that. Like me having someone who is really,
with that. You would never taught this. So imagine. You never taught this. See, most Africans have never taught this, Joby. They don't know nothing about this. So you're with your white man or your white woman, you're laying in bed, oh, I got my Mzungu, and you're rubbing your hand through his hair. Let all them bugs jump out and hit you in your face. What do you do, Joby? What do you do? Do you try to you try to pretend you don't see the bugs? So you don't embarrass the women?
Look at my face. Look at my face. I just really, I wouldn't. But everyone here, family, I want to wind up. I want to appreciate everyone who has joined us today. I want to thank you for taking time for joining us. General Mosquito, Don, and
Katie's bucket hat wouldn't be big enough to collect all that lice.
I know, right? Ruth and Honor, I want to appreciate you. I said more I'm pronouncing that right. I want to appreciate everyone who has really joined us. With the Black of Fire Network, we have other amazing shows lined up for you, and I do hope that you have learned something.
You didn't play that video I sent. I wanted to see the fuck Joe Biden video for you left. It's like 30 seconds. Tell Spikes to put up.
All right.
It's like 30 seconds.
Okay. Let me just check it out. Then you be playing it. And I'm to my video for Messenger. Check it out.
But Christopher Shepo, yeah, black people don't know what they dealing with. They don't never. That all the science has been lost. You got the great grandkids taken by the white people to be taught. They don't know nothing. They laying with these things, bugs all in their mouth and face and shit. Like, God, they don't know why white people smell different, smell funny. They ain't got no clue. That is an animal. He smells like an animal. Why? What's going on? No, sister, you don't know that your husband that you decided to be with is partially an animal. I'm going to have to teach her that. I said, that's why the genetics are different. That's why when he takes a shower, he still stinks. I said, what do you do? I put lotion on him, Keith. I put lotion. You gotta Joby. You gotta
That is it. That is the video.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah. So it's globally, I mean, around America, this is what you're seeing. So you know it's going to be civil war here. You can push play. Oh, you did. It's coming. So you see all over the place. Fuck Joe Biden.
patience is wearing thin. Who the fuck you talking to? As long as your patience don't get as thin as that hairline, I think we'll be all right. I'm not your child. And I'm sure I ain't your bitch. You talking about your patience is wearing thin. These people have lost. They have like they, you know what I'm saying? Like they paying your bills and dicking you down. You got to watch it.
Like they dicking you down, sister. Talking about my patience
She's
wearing
mad.
thin. Keep it going.
She's really
Keep
mad.
it going. That's right. The whole country's mad. Talking about you gonna force us to take vaccines. Shut your fucking mind.
Out on that boulevard and bring me my money. You ain't got here, nigga. They never stood with these people. He really said that shit out of his mouth. But our patience is wearing thin.
He declared war on the country. The country knows that. When he said that fuck shit Friday night, when he said that fuck shit on Thursday night, he declared war on America. Americans don't take no going to war with us. Joe Biden, you will be executed. All you motherfuckers. We go ahead and play it. Play the end of it.
I think right now trying to save my mouth. Fuck Joe Biden. 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 Fuck Joe Biden.
He's a whole stadium. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, everywhere.
He's a whole stadium.
That's what I was telling you, Joby. The stadiums everywhere. We got thousands of stadiums in America, Joby, of college games. Thousands of them. All college games in America Saturday were saying that. Thousands. Fuck Joe Biden. Go ahead and play it. That's another different stadium. That's another stadium. Not the same one. That's a different stadium there. We got these stadiums everywhere in the country, Joby. Fuck Joe Biden. There's another stadium. Fuck Joe Biden. Fuck it. Another place. All over the country. Fuck Joe Biden. Joe Biden. Fuck 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 Joe Biden. Another place. This moron. Dude, you didn't unleash civil war in America. That's it. So anyway, until the Kenyans say fuck Kenyatta, till the goddamn Nigerians say fuck Buhari, until the goddamn South Africans say fuck Ramaphosa and ready to go to war, till the Ghanaians say fuck Kofi Adada Dudu. You're going to keep getting the same thing the Rothschilds and Rockefellers are doing globally. You don't got the right to dictate to me, no fucking mandate, no vaccine to me. The creator made me free, and I'm going to die fucking free. You don't got the right to tell me where I can't go because some fucking mandate you making. You out your fucking mind. You work for me. The Africans got to realize these people work for you. You don't work for them. They there at your leisure. Africa doesn't even know its own damn government that the white man set up for you. They work for you. You don't work for them. So you got to stop having fear and cowardice.
That is true. That is so true. But I want to stop it there. I'm gonna be able to watch it a little bit later. I want to wind down. I want to appreciate you. Thank you for sharing.
And fuck the life and Joby and her white man.
I'm a white man. I don't want any white man in my life, so I'm very, very okay with my African people, and I hope to find me an African man.
Hey, you guys go check out the thing I put with Rumby last year. I put it up in the social media. I asked Rumby, would you ever date a white man? Never.
That is true, but I want to appreciate family. Thank you for joining us. We want to wind it up right there. Much love and keep it the Black of Fire Network. We have other amazing shows lined up. We have the African Diary today, right, lined up for you in the next few minutes. Keep it the Black of Fire Network for now. Kwaheri. Keith, thank you so much for giving your sentiments for every lesson that you keep on giving us here on this platform, and thank you for also giving us this platform. I appreciate you so much. Much love unto you. Kwaherini.
Watch out for the light, family.
Love knows. I'm living my best life. I think I started just the other day, riding with my top down to life. Dancing hard up in TV, if my time goes down, everybody in that place. All life, it's something I like to do. I can't be down. Shining on us,